Please be ready. Ay, ay, ay. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's up, I think. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now that that is ready, I need to figure out how to... That... Do, 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 do. What? Hello. Hello, Kaziist. Yeah, we're doing a test stream, so yeah. It seems I set this up wrong. That's not ideal. I know you're crying, man. I get it, but like, chill. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Um, Let me see if I can fix this in studio. Maybe? Yes. To the Wounded Warrior Foundation here. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay, then I have to go to here, add this. Crap. Sorry. Still setting stuff up. Yes, you can see my tank collection. No worries about that. Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm still trying to set stuff up so that I can actually do the charity link things. I just need to make sure I got this all down. Because the issue is I need to figure this stuff out now so I can do it. We've already had a pet reveal, actually, if you didn't know. We have done that before. Channel ID. We already know that. Oh. Okay, well that didn't change much. Let me recheck the page. Yes, okay, so that's working. Okay. Guys, if you could, please refresh and let me know if you see a link in the description to the Wounded Warrior Project. I got the medals just by playing, of course. Yeah, we can look at the collection now if you guys want. No, I'm not the pet. What are you guys talking about? It's quite a crazy accusation. Cool. Only have level 21, that's okay. It's not bad by any means. Alright. So is it there in the description, guys? Is it there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. That is good for when we actually do the real stream on Friday, I think, is when we're gonna do the actual one. That sounds good to me. Yeah. I just don't know how else to really set this up. I still need to finish setting up the monetization for my channel again. Okay, well, Kaziist, I did check, and it's in the description now, so we should be good. Alright, yeah, we can look at the collection. What do you guys want to see? I don't technically have to stream anymore, because I have checked all the boxes that I need to make sure everything is working. But if you guys want to stick around for a little bit, we can. We do have time for that. Yeah, so, actually I should probably tell you what I plan on doing so that this makes more sense. That'd probably be good. Right? So, to the 4 very important people that are listening. Starting on supposedly Friday, probably earlier than this, if I had to, you know, make a guess, because I don't know for certain what time yet. I am going to be streaming for the Wounded Warrior Foundation, which is a group of people that provide for veterans. They provide mental health help, physical help. They do provide monetary gains for these people. Predominantly, this is to help them, to help the veterans so that they don't commit suicide, because that is actually a very large problem amongst veterans, which is also why I'm worried about it, because this is something I worry about too. And it may or may not be part of a school project, so that's why I need to do this, you know, eventually. So yeah, that is why I'm doing it, kind of. I do want to help the community, and I feel like our way of giving back is going to be very important. So about every Friday, I may stream more frequently from just there on out. But yeah, every single Friday, I'm going to try to stream for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Why do I sound like I'm in a tornado? I don't know. I can't help you with that. Why do I sound like I'm in a tornado? Give me a sec. I gotta hear this back myself. I don't sound like I'm in a tornado. What's up with you, man? What? So yeah, the donations page. Once you click on the link, if you do choose to want to donate, there will be several options for what to do. Now, these are redeemables, more or less. When you guys do click on one of them and then buy it, for example, full ammo, it's going to pop through on my end that you guys did purchase it, and then for the very next match, I will have to buy, well, not buy, but bring full ammo for the next match of War Thunder Mobile. Yes, but essentially you guys are trolling me. Another one is I have to stay in reverse for the rest of the match, or like the entire next match, depending on how far we are into the match. If it just started, I'll do reverse then. If we're more like halfway into it, you know, then I will do the reverse for the whole entire rest of the match. The 5 things that I have set up on there right now are very early concepts of what to do. I still have Thursday and Friday to actually get them down. Like other ones, if you guys have any ideas, do let me know, because I can and probably will add some if I do get some ideas. I did make a post asking for more ideas, and that didn't do well pretty much at all, so now I'm just hoping that someone comes and, you know, gives me more ideas on what to do. So yeah. Hello L3, welcome. Good to have you here. Only Besh. That is an idea, but you know, that only applies to some tanks, and then I'd have to make sure that I have those tanks equipped, and yeah. So not a terrible idea, not you know. And plus I still have to figure out the pricing because I don't know how much I want to set these for. I want to make them affordable, but at the same time I don't want them to be completely spammed because then, you know, I have nothing else to do but to reverse for the entire live stream series, which isn't necessarily ideal for me. But you know, what are we gonna do? So, yeah. That's at least what I've come up with so far. And so now you guys know why I'm doing it. You know who I'm doing it for. Do we have any questions? Because other than that, I do have a video for you guys today. So that'll be out soon. It is me playing the F-82E. As soon as the live stream ends, I'll make sure to put that out because, you know, it's been like 3 days since my last video, and normally I'm supposed to do a video pretty much every other day. But yeah, because I was working on this and setting this up, I was too busy to make a video. L3, I would, but I still have other things I have to do, and technically this is my homework. That's why I'm doing it right now. Just making sure that this is all set up and ready to go, which from what I can see, it is pretty much ready. And the only thing I do have to do now is make sure it actually works on Friday when we try to do the actual stream itself. So, yeah. And if you guys could share the word around that we will be doing a charity stream on Friday, that would be very helpful. Doesn't really matter how many people we do end up having watch, but you know, the more the better, because we do have a group of people that we're trying to help, so that'd be good. L3, we're going to be doing a charity stream for the Wounded Veterans, or sorry, Wounded Warriors Foundation. Yes, I have the C2A1 on screen because it's my favorite tank, and it's what I wanted to watch as a cinematic, as I told you guys what was going on. Yeah. So again, any other further questions? I'm listening right now. So do let me know. I'm gonna check with some other people on Discord at the moment. I think we're all good to go. Cool. Okay, that seems all to be in order. Are you going to do different charities? I wouldn't mind doing different charities. In fact, I would love to. But we do have to finish out the goal. Yes, in fact, this is my homework. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing different charities. I've already thought about doing St. Jude. I thought that was a good one. And of course, if you guys have more ideas of different of other charities you'd like us to do, then do let me know. But we have to, you know, initially get this goal done with the Wounded Warriors Foundation or project. Sorry. Thank you, Spawn. Thank you very much. Yes. So, I'm glad you guys are interested and excited for this, because I am too. It's going to be a very good time. Like I said, it's going to be a series of live streams. So it's not just one. Why are you doing homework when you're streaming though? No, this is the homework. I have to do this test stream for the homework. This is what I'll restate it. I have to do a community project, so I decided why not use my channel to host a charity, because, you know, one, I get to do what I love, which is play video games and spread awareness for something that needs, you know, help, and two, you guys are involved, so you guys are my community, and with your help we can get more people in here and, you know, try it out. And yes, because this is a test stream, we're just going to see how this goes with average view amounts, and we can stream like for another 5 minutes, then I suppose I will be going. Hello, welcome. I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but yes, welcome. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming. I hope that makes more sense. So, yeah. Fridays at like, I don't know. Let me see what my time this would be for UTC. So you guys can get an idea. Ooh. Wait, no, that's not right. $7 p.m. 7 p.m. UTC, roughly, is when we're going to want to start. L3, what'd you say? What was your question? Was it on Discord? Is that why you're telling me? What? How do you feel about the new tank? This is actually a great time to ask. Do you like post this on any platform like Discord or Instagram? I do have a Discord. It should be linked in my profile here. I don't know how exactly. I mean, I have an Instagram too, but like promoting stuff there doesn't normally do as well as it would on YouTube, so that's why I normally stick to YouTube. L3, about your opinion on the new tank, the LAV-80, or my opinion more so. Personally, I feel like the LAV-80 will be pretty decent as a support tank, so you individually, as the person controlling the LAV-80, shouldn't be going for the kills. You should just be going for aircraft, because you do have the anti-air missiles, and then your minigun will be important for if you run into any very light enemies, and then your Hydra rocket launcher will be good for if you happen to run into close range enemies that have like medium levels of armor. It does look good, it's mobile, and like I said, it's going to be decent at support, but I don't really think it's going to be easy to get kills with that thing if you want to try to get ground kills, you know. Have you ever tried Road to Valor World War II? I have not. In fact, I haven't even heard of it till now. The official Discord channel? I should. I'll consider it heavily. When I get around to, you know, preparing for the actual stream. Because up to this point, you guys are going to be disappointed if I show you my leaderboard position up for ground. It's not that high. Yeah, I will post stuff about it in the official War Thunder Mobile Discord, and I'll talk about it more as we lead up to it. But at the same time, I don't want to overdo it so that people are like, you know, hey, what's your problem? Why do you keep self-promoting? I'm not supposed to do that a ton. Air's okay. It's like 30%, and then top 10% for common. I prefer my common rating. I think I gotta go for that decal. It looks cool. If you guys want to see my naval one too, I'm top 50 for naval, so already better than half the players out there. L3, I've been working on this charity thing. That's why I'm not in top 1%. Unlike you guys, I don't play that much. What's wrong about it? I don't know. Some people play a lot and they think anything above 1% is like diabolical, apparently. Yeah, I've been really focused on uh setting up this charity stuff. Like yesterday alone, I spent 4 hours just making sure that the website worked, and then set up, like some of the links. And I still have more work to do it on, or more work, more. I gotta take off these headphones so I can think clearly. More, more, more work to do on it, I guess. Fine, L3. I'll find you in the leaderboard if you insist that that's important. You said 97, if I remember correctly. L3, there you are. I see. Yeah, you see, you got more battles, but I have a higher KD, so that says a lot about society. Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun stream, regardless of how it goes. And hopefully, as we pick up on doing the streams more consistently, we'll have a couple more people come in here, and that should allow us to get more donations. And once we hit the goal of 1,000, regardless of when that is, because I will be doing this for several months, I will be moving on to other organizations that we can choose together, okay? I hope that sounds good with you all. My KD is bad. It's not bad, L3. It's not terrible. It's decent. Well, yeah, decent. I'll say decent. Right. Leaderboard doesn't really matter if you're content creator. It's true. It's true. It's very true. So, do you guys want to look at my tank collection? Because I know someone brought that up. Like, if there's any tank in particular you want to see. At this moment, I do believe I have at least one of everything. There was a period of time where I didn't have the Radkampfwagen, but I had every single other tank, so that was rough. But not a bad time per se, just to be so close, so close. Yes, True Trains, it was you. Again, if there's any particular vehicle you want to take a look at, do let me know and we can. Did we finish that? Pretty much, right? One of my favorite ones that people don't normally remember, which I do believe I should make a video. Hello, Wargaming. Sorry. Hello, welcome. I should do a video on the rarest tanks. Like, just not playing them, but just saying like, okay, so here's what the rarest ones are. I did have the AMX-40 actually. That wasn't one of the ones I missed. And I also thought of doing that same video idea for planes, but I don't want to spoil what my next plane video is going to be. Besides the F-82E, I already told you guys that that's going to be, as soon as the stream ends, I'm going to go and publicize that video. French Jumbo is Sherman at non-nation tanks. Yep. What? French Jumbo is Sherman. French. Which one? The M4A4? Because there's two of those. Or the M4A3E2. Like, do you mean the actual Jumbo? You can stream snipe, but we're not supposed to be playing a battle today. That's not what this is for. That's not what the test stream is for. I think we should do another 7 minutes, just to say I did a test stream for half an hour. My teacher will be highly appreciative of that. No, I don't think we're going to be playing today. Friday for sure, because that's what it's all about. Yeah, we do have the M4A3E2. So yeah. We will be playing Friday. And if all goes well, I will be playing with viewers as well. I'm not going to be accepting friend requests. I do need to put that out there because I don't That's gonna get messy. But I will accept squad request, and then we can play matches together. I should tell my teacher to subscribe. That's a great idea. Hello, your average pilot. Welcome. Cat Lover plays War Thunder. What is your opinion on the Type 60 ATM? Honestly, I feel like it's a very challenging video, and because of vehicle, and because of that, I think it's quite fun. I do believe it's quite fun. The French M36, good question. I do believe it came from the same platoon as the M4A3E2, along with what was it? It was another like common-ish French vehicle. I don't remember exactly which one. This one though, this one is pretty rare. Let me get this full lineup for you guys, so I can tell you a little story about it, just so we can make sure to get all this time in. Level 30, I'm not, actually. I do have top tier naval. What was that other question I saw? Wargaming, what do you think about the new USA SPAA light armored vehicle? Personally, like I mentioned earlier, I think it'll be a good support vehicle. It's not going to be good for getting kills on other ground vehicles, but it is going to be good against anti-air. Your goal is to be supporting, mainly. Yeah. Okay. So this particular platoon, as you guys may know, is the M4A4, and a lot of you would be like, huh, this is odd. Why is it that color? I don't have that. Yes, L3, I am friends with other YouTubers in the game. We don't have to look at that right now while I tell the story, but we'll get there. Goji fan, welcome. Good to see you. The AMX-13 should be in the front. Okay, thank you. We do need to make this accurate. Thank you, Striker. Very, very helpful information. So, way back when I was playing the game, as a casual person does, as a, content creator as well, I'm looking through some videos that I find because I'm trying to do research on what to play next. And lo and behold, I stumbled across this video from, I believe it was BlahBlue, which had this particular platoon. And L3, we'll see it soon. Just let me get through this, okay? Yes, Jerry, I'm sure someone can help you with top tier naval. I'm sure. As I'm looking through the platoons list of, because I wanted to do a video defining like every single platoon that's currently in game, if you guys remember that one, which was a little while ago, where I just listed every single one. Shortly after that, I found this video from BlahBlue that said M4A4 gameplay, and I'm like, okay, interesting. Why is it that color? Why is it green and gray? It should not be green and gray, or green and brown. I don't even know. So I click on it, I look at it. When he spawns in, this is what I see more or less. Customization options for the camouflages, it's just the normal, like, grayish, bluish color. Welcome the Thunder Guy. Good to see you. And it's this too. It's this green and gray. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. The yellow one, yellow orange, whatever you want to call it, yellow orange gray, white, just this one. This one's the normal one. So why doesn't it look like that? What? Why is it this other color? So I ask about it to my content manager, and I was like, hey, can I just get this? Hello, Bam Buzla. Welcome to see you. Yeah, it should be yellow gray. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. So I go to my content manager and I'm like, hey, what is up? Why is this here? Why am I seeing this? And he's like, oh yeah, so that's actually a separate platoon. If you guys want it, you can have it. And I was like, oh sure, I'll take it. So I get it, and then I go on the War Thunder mobile Discord, right? Because I'm like, okay, does anyone else know about this? So I ask, hey guys, what is this? What's going on? And then one other content creator was like, hey, I know one guy that has this, and he only mentioned it once, and that wasn't BlahBlue. So as far as I know, 3 people max had it now, and that was including me. So I was like, okay, why is this happening? I go and I look on the Reddit, I look on the Facebook, I look on the Instagram, I look everywhere, okay? I find nothing. Zero information on this thing. Wargaming, no, I got it for free. Because I requested it. You know, part of the partnership program stuff. But still, I don't know. Why this is here. Why did they make a separate version of the M4A4? Why was this platoon, why did it need to be copied? I seriously don't understand. Everything's the exact same. Besides the camouflage. That's the only difference. So yeah, as far as I know, this is the rarest platoon because it only carries these variants of these tanks, and only 3 people, maybe 4, that I know actually have this out of the whole millions of players that play this game. Second one's the Centurion Action X. I don't know about that. I don't know about that for certain. Do you get anything for free for being a War Thunder Mobile YouTuber? You do. You do. I can't give specific amounts because that's part of the non-disclosure agreement. I can say you will get free Golden Eagles. You will get free vehicles per month. You will get free vehicles per update. You will get some Platinum Wolves, and you will get some premium time. So, yeah. But no, we could run the other M4A4 here. We can just do a mix. Like that. Isn't that interesting? Very odd lineup indeed. Can you show more weird platoons with these camos? I probably could. I did tell L3 that I would show the friends list now, so we are going to do that. Okay, friends. L3's online, believe it or not, that's insane. I would never have a guest for him to be online. We got a couple other people that are not online at the moment. One of these is my PC account, which I don't think I need to mention because you guys might have saw it already. But yeah, we got a couple friends, and then the request list is quite long as well. I do look through this every once in a while to see if another War Thunder Mobile YouTuber has sent a request, but it's a little bit difficult when I don't know the War Thunder Mobile YouTuber, and sometimes I don't look up their YouTube in the meantime. So I do have a couple requests from several people, as you guys can see. Eventually I'll get around to researching some of these people, asking around on the Discord maybe. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We can show more weird platoons if you guys want, with interesting camouflages. I feel like the Valentine's platoon. Now, look, when you said the Action X platoon was rare, here's my opinion on that thing. So, if we want to say how rare something is, which also I want to use this for a video, so don't steal this idea. Kazius, yes, I would say you are a War Thunder Mobile YouTuber. You just aren't quite at the verification stage yet. But yes, you are one of us. The most common ones, we'll start like common up, as you guys would expect. Besides, no one plays it. See, that's another thing. Having it and playing it I feel like are two very separate things, because if we want to say how rare something is, then of course the Valentine is one of the rarest tanks, because few people have it first off, and then second off, nobody's playing it. Right? So instead we'll go on the assumption that of these tanks, they have them. I don't think I have all I6 camouflages, no. So, even if they do have them or not, we will say the rarity, quote unquote, is based off of just how many there are that are on accounts right now. So, first off, all the researchables, obviously. If it is a researchable tank and you have it, then it's going to be, some rarer than others. Yes, I see. I have all the IS-6 camouflages. I do. All researchables. The first rank ones are the least common. The rank 13s are less common, so technically that makes them rarer, because you do have to grind for those, obviously. Next up would be event tanks, though I feel like that's kind of a 50-50, considering, like, right now, had I not had them, I could technically pull the CV90 or the Centauro, even if I have a very fresh account. But for the sake of the argument, we're going to say that those are rarer. So by event or update, the older the update goes back, the quote-unquote rarer it gets. But then it also becomes difficult because you have to also factor in what's it called, the historical trophy, what the new name for it, the collector's trophies, I don't know. But yeah, those would be the next level of rarity for now, I suppose. Yeah. Blueprint vehicles can kind of go like midway through there, because they take time to get, not all of them, but they're not available every single well, they are available every single day, but unlike the collector's trophies, you can't just get the entire thing unless it's through the trophies. So for blueprint ones, I'd say they're a little bit more rare. And then we go into full event vehicles. So for example, the recent one with the I don't know, Winter KV-1S platoon, for example. Yes, the Flak Panzer used to be on War Thunder Mobile. That was true. It was removed in the alpha, if I remember correctly. We should get the Leopard 2 A5 as a researchable tank. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, it is true. We do need to grind a lot to get vehicles. So, for example, the KV-1S, that would be rarer than the Blueprint mouse, because this is only available for one specific time period in the year, and if you don't get it during that time period, you have to wait till the next time it comes around next year. So, opposed to the Blueprint mouse, which you can build yourself in the garage, or the historical crate mouse, which can give you a full mouse, yes, but that's like every month. So technically, if you build up enough resources, you can get it. It's just going to take a lot of draws. So event tanks would be next. So update tanks. Let me see if I'm doing this correctly. Researchable tanks, blueprint tanks, then we have update tanks, then we have event tanks, and then we have platinum tanks, of course. Because, those offers, some of them do come back around. Some do. But it takes a period of time for a lot of them. And then we'll have them in the battle pass, but that's just one vehicle per battle pass. So I think the 2A5 should be in the 2A4M line, honestly. And then the 2PL should go into the 2A6. What Flak Panzers? What was it? It was the one on the Panther chassis, I think. Yes, Warrior may be rare, but I have it, I think. I have a couple Desert Warriors, if that's what you're interested in. Somewhere here I have a Warrior. Yeah, there. And a Swing Fire. So yeah, Platinum Wolves, technically the further back it has been since it's been offered, and since then, how many times have we had the ability to purchase it, the rarer it would be. That would be a long time to calculate all that, which I don't really want to do that mess. Yes, I know. I checked Warrior and Desert Warrior. Yes, it was the Flak Panzer 341 or so. Something similar to that. Wargaming, I do get GE and Platinum Wolves, but I don't get silver. I have to grind out silver myself, which isn't that difficult. Challenger 2/TES is pretty rare. I should have mentioned that too. If it was on a tech tree, but then they removed it, of course, that's currently unobtainable no matter how you put it. So those have to be pretty rare. Um, I did want to say, since the Valentine's event is coming up soon, that technically makes the Valentine itself a pretty rare vehicle, since it's been almost a full year since it was last obtainable. But yeah, the tanks that were only available for a short period of time, and then they were put in the collector's tree nightmare. Yeah, it was pretty rough. But hey, it's okay. We're fine. Another rare tank is the ZTZ 59A. Yes, those are true. I should probably have mentioned premium tank somewhere in there, like the the higher tier ones, like the T55, T54 E1, for example. Like that's a rarer one. Uh, Not the rarest because you could get at any time just by spending money, of course. But yeah, Black Friday. I don't think the Valentine will come back on Black Friday because it didn't last Black Friday as far as I can remember. And I don't see why it would come back because it is a Valentine's event vehicle. Though it is a paid one, which, come on, Kaijin. Let the players have an ability to grind these things out. Give us a chance. Yeah, CV90-105 is kind of rare. Anything that has been removed from the text tree, I'd say is pretty rare at the moment. But that would have to be another thing we'd have to factor in as well, is when was it last available, and can someone who just joined the game get it? Yeah, the first anniversary event was rough. And the Zarin U1 isn't necessarily the best. Where do I have this thing? Anti-ground tank? If I can remember where it is. Do you guys remember when the TOG, the Achilles, and ACI were all in one platoon? And now this thing's been reduced. Or no, not the ACI. The ACI wasn't that part of the Valentine? I don't even remember. STA3. I do have the STA3, of course. We can look at that. Should be rank 5. Maybe not. Rank 6. They moved it up after the rebalance, I guess. Yeah. This is a neat little tank. It does have a autoloader, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's a 6-second reload, and it does say first stage ammo stowage, so yeah, I'd assume autoloader. Rare tank is when the tank is unattainable and it's rarely seen in battles. Okay. So, Valentine is definitely rare. For sure. Dare I say the freaking Type 60 ATM is rare, because nobody uses that thing. This is fun. I like this vehicle. It's a challenge to use, but no one uses it. No. Why would they? The missiles are slow, but like that's the fun part. It's a challenge. But I guess not for some people. Some people really do not like that. So that makes it rare because no one's using it. You know? I hate it. Yeah, see, that's exactly the response I was expecting. Yeah. It is kind of cool. I agree. It is. I do find it entertaining. You never get to see me in a match with a killer sniper. I did that once. There was one time when I was preparing to do the 2S19 M1. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. 2S19. This vehicle. When this vehicle first came out, I was gonna do this, and I was gonna have a great time. I was gonna run a practice match right before I actually started playing. In that practice match, I saw a killer sniper, and he was on my team. We don't talk about that match for the sake of his channel, but yeah, I have seen him before. Yeah. Bro has more premium tanks than I have tanks and all. That is most likely true, unfortunately. But the good news is, I did start from somewhere. You know, I may have been playing since release week, and may have been gotten into, you know, the creator program, but if I can do it, so can you. Anybody can do this easily. I mean, it did take me multiple months to be accepted and everything, but so long as you have patience and determination, you guys can get into the creator program too. Magog 7C. Well. Let me see. What would that be? Rank 9, I think? No. Rank 10? Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. The desert camos always... I like the desert camos. I do. Quite a variety of rounds. I should probably lower this if I ever intend on actually using it. Yeah. That's a fun one. Met some small creator named Shades Arcade. Interesting. Haven't heard of that individual before. It was before the video when we played together. I suppose so. Last time I played Type 60 ATM is when it first came out, and that's the only time? Wow. Dude, I think if we did that, actually, short tangent, I was accused of doing that. I was accused of doing, using one video, not one video, oh my gosh, using one tank for one video. Like, I do a video on the offer for the, frick, what was one of the offers that we had that was, like, kind of recent? I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything. What have I haven't done a video on all the vehicles yet. I know that for sure. AVRE, right? No, I had to take that video down. Mouse, for example. Sure. When I did a video with the mouse, I don't know why, but people thought, like, oh, yeah, you're just going to do a video on that, and then never again. Never again will you play that. And I was like, why are you accusing me of that? That doesn't make any sense. And they said, oh, yeah, no, we should make War Thunder mobile CCs like PC. They should not be able to play them after a week, because why do you need it? And I was like, what? I cannot hear my ceiling fan. Is that loud? Why do you have me put on that volume, man? That's not good. That's not good for your ears. M48 Super. Yeah, I feel like the M48 Super got the short stick of the Leopard 2 AV platoon. Because, excuse me for a moment. The 2 AV platoon. Where is it? 2 AV, right? This tank alone was pretty fascinating. And then behind that, the C2A1, which is my personal favorite. So, of course, I'm going to pay attention to that. And then, unfortunately, they had to throw in the M48 Super. And the M48 Super is kind of just like, this little thing. It's just hiding behind the 2AV and the C2A1. Itty bitty little... Well, it's not necessarily a little tank, but you guys get the idea. It's just itty little bit... in comparison, itty bitty little thing there. 2AV was a great platoon. Hello, Sahar. I'm gonna hope that's how you pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. Or the test stream, I should say, because technically I should have ended a little while ago, but we're still here. Are you gonna play with the viewers? We will do that Friday. Again, this is a test stream. I was just doing this to set up stuff. Then, unfortunately, people wanted to have a conversation, so that's why we're still here. Not necessarily unfortunately. I love you guys. I'm glad you're here and willing to chat with me. But yes, we're going to have to wait till Friday to do that at 7 p.m. UTC. Itty bitty little tank, right? Nobody was paying attention to this thing. Not one. You said it correctly. Can I ask you a question? Of course, you can. Everyone can ask a question. If I choose to answer it correctly or not, that's really up to me, but I can try to be honest, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, the M48 Super was kind of shadowed behind the other tanks that I saw as more important. What do you think of the LAV-AD? As I have said a couple times, I think the LAV-AD will be very good as a support vehicle, because it does have a lot of anti-air capabilities. However, if you want to use it to get kills on other vehicles, that's going to be a little bit of a rough time, because you don't have so much of a ability, I guess, because you're not really built for anti-tank ground warfare, unless of course you are specifically using the Hydra rockets at very close range. I'm new to the game. What's the fastest way to farm silver? The fastest way as of right now, I'm gonna be completely honest, you have to have the Silver Lions boosters on, which you will be getting them for free. I would not recommend buying them. That's not the right thing. How do I show these? Silver Lions booster, guys. I don't have them on right now. I probably should. Get a bunch of these, and then when you can, play the highest ranked vehicle you have as well as you can. And if it's a rare vehicle, that's even better. A very important stat to look at when you consider these things is how much Silver Lions, the Silver Lions amount you'll get from the vehicle. If you can get one that has a good amount, which if we want to check like a top tier premium, so you get an idea for your maximum right now, 6.2. So anything above 3.1, I'd say is good. You will be getting a lot of Silver Lions. You'll be getting a decent amount quickly. It just also matters that you can play the vehicle well. Remember how one platoon's button historical trophies, how does one unlock all other vehicles? That is a good question. If they're putting individual vehicles into historical trophies, how do we win full platoons? Kind of don't, really. True Trains, I'm glad to hear you have popcorn. It's a nice, fun little snack to have. M6A2E1 is rare. It is rare. It is freaky. I'm scared of this tank, honestly. Last time I saw it in battle, for a short, I think, I kind of screamed a little bit, because I was scared that it was going to kill me, but also because, like, this thing is terrifying. 250 millimeters of pen at rank 6, which, that alone is kind of scary, considering that these vehicles, most of them aren't really that well armored at all. Plus, it's very tall, and that's very intimidating. I have premium MiG and premium HE, so basically, 4 times I play aviation, I get on my average 6 kills. That's pretty good, but I think ground offers more silver than aviation. Top tier match plus premium vehicle plus premium account plus play at 3. Very true. You'll be set up with a bunch of bots. They did change that recently, well, somewhat recently, that bots will give you less XP / slightly less silver, I think. Unfortunately, but yeah, you can certainly play at certain times of the day, and it will reward you. Current, what'd you say? Current favorite Swedish lineup. Okay, let's make one then. Let's try to choose a rank first. I assume the lowest yeah, that would be the B-Can. Rank 7. Well, that's a lineup right there, but not necessarily a full one. Rank 8, okay, well that's only 3 vehicles. That's 1. That's 1. That's 2. Wait, what? Can we make a full lineup? Okay, let's go like rank 8 and 9. 103A as a backup, 103C as a main. Between the two, I'd go with the 104 and then that. I'd say this. Not insane, crazy good, but it'll be good. When you'll play with viewers. Friday, guys. Friday, guys, is when we're going to be doing that. Hello, Gamer. Welcome. Good to see you. Nobody is DMing me bad stuff on Discord, right? No. Okay. Just had to check real quick, because you never know. You never know. Why not Vidar? Well, because the Vidar is technically... at the most technical level, it's Korean, but on the other technical level, if I remember correctly, Norwegian? What rank is it at? Rank 8? Where's this thing? Yeah. See, that's the flag of Norway. So, not technically Swedish, and that's why I didn't choose it. 2 wedges, 1 British Tonk, and ITPSV Leopard. Yep. Yep, that's what we're going with. My favorite tank is the Leopard C2A1. Because it is a Leopard, which alone is great. I love the Leopard family of tanks, but also because it is a little bit silly looking, which we all have to have a goofy looking tank in our lineup somewhere. Like, look, you can see what just happened. With the camouflage I put on it as well, I made it look even more goofy, which again is something we need in this modern day and age. So yeah, additional armor plating on top of what is already a Leopard. The hull, in fact, is a Leopard 1A3, but the turret is a Leopard 1A5 turret. So that's a fun fact for you guys. And we do have the composite screen because they have the additional Mexus upgrade package. So it's a modernized version of the Leopard 1, and I love the Leopard 1 a lot, but it's not super competent. So an upgraded version of the very base Leopard, yes please, I'll gladly take that. Some rare tanks: Stryker, ZTZ 59A, T95E1, AMX30 Acra. Someone asked earlier, what do I like the Acra? I believe I did a video on it, playing specifically the what's it called? Muck, high explosive rocket propelled round that it has. Right? Where is it? It would make sense to be rank 9. Is it rank 8? What? Rank 8 is pretty good for a ATGM vehicle of this, how do we say, opportunity caliber? I don't know. Yeah. 700 millimeters at rank 8 is very good. Especially when you're going up against mice and you have that much pen. That's pretty good. Extremely forgotten tank, the 2S25, which is, I don't know about that because I do see it a lot. Gamer does not like the Leopard 1. Someone fire him. Actually, mods, can we mute him indefinitely? Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Wow. Yeah, let's not. I'm not that rude. We're not doing that. Yeah. AMX30. Fun. This one I'd say is fun. It's pretty maneuverable. Challenger Mark II used to be broken. It's still kind of broken, but you have more top tier now. I suppose so. I mean, I still have problems sometimes killing the British. Where is it? One of these tanks over here. Which one is it? The Mark II? No. It's the other one with the silly turret. Where's this thing? Am I tripping? Conqueror, Gnavron? Action X? No, what? Is it in the British tree? Yeah, Chieftain Mark 10. This one. Because of the composite armor. Or Stillbrew. Yeah. Yeah, this is composite, right? Guys, help. Help. I don't know what to classify this as. Anyway, that makes it really difficult to pen it with even ATGMs or APFSDS, so that's why. The armor's what I don't like about it. You can have that opinion, man. I still think the Leopard 1 is fine. Not the 2S25M, it's the 2S25. Well. Let me take a look see here. 2S25. This one. What is the difference? Not much, apparently. Probably besides rounds, I would assume. Yeah, so this gets 60. This gets customization. This does not get 60. I see. Yeah, I do suppose that one's a bit where. Will you wear wigs? No, not soon. I have in my lifetime. I did a play. Uh, I did I did a play called what was it called? The best. Oh, I gotta remember the best Christmas pageant ever. The best Christmas pageant ever. I did that for 2 nights in, I want to say, fourth grade, I think. And I was one of the main characters. And that was like an hour and 45 minutes that I was on stage. And I had, I think, 7 lines, which is crazy for a main character to only have 7 lines. But a lot of my stuff, I just had to be there for it. I just had to be on stage. So I didn't have to wear a wig for that. But while we were testing for the rehearsals, I had to put on a couple different wigs to see what the director liked. So eventually, I might do it again, but we'll see. Worst thing about War Thunder Mobile is, what do I say here? There's quite a few options. Let me go through what I don't like. One, currently the amount of rare tanks that are not obtainable, which is actually quite a stunning amount if you guys think about it. Even if they were locked behind a paywall, that is still at least something opposed to having them be completely, inaccessible by new players, right? Two, we have to decompress air right now because there's no shot that we can allow the. I didn't spoil anything. No, we're good. There's no way we can allow the Comet and the BI, which I think is the BI. I'm not. Is it the BL? You guys need to tell me this stuff because I don't know. They cannot be together at rank 9, destroying the rest of the lower ranks. It's ridiculous, Turn it to premium because it was awesome, even though the horsepower kind of bad. Yeah, well, there's only so much we can do. BL? Is it the BL? I don't know. Both Comet and B. I can't tell if that's a capital L or a capital I. You guys need to help me out here. Alright. Oh! Actually, this would be helpful for the. Not yet, Gammer. We're going to be getting it soon. Next Monday. I can do polls. Guys, check it out. Tell me. I've not run a poll on a YouTube live stream before. This is what a test stream is all about. This is exactly. No? Wow, that was 5 votes for no. Oh my goodness, guys. No, guys, please. I need sleep. No sleep. It's 11:55, man. I still have stuff to do after this, After the stream's over, I still have some work I gotta do. Also, let me know if you guys can recast your votes or if they're like stuck where you guys put them. Because I think that's important information to know. I wish there's separate matchmaking for missile ships and battleships. Yes, that is another thing we need. We need complete separation, or hear me out. Maybe not complete if Gaijin doesn't want to step that far to make it a huge stretch. Okay. Sahar, I got it for free because I'm in the content creator program. I didn't pay for it. The missile ships like the Genevni, which have only like 2, it only has 2 missiles. They can take off the what's it called? Like active well, not the active protection system. I'm tripping. Missile jamming. Like it, not that's not the one. Let's go take a look at it because I'm getting so forgetful. No, I did. I know I have the Luden Classic equipped right now, but I have not used it recently. So don't think I'm a terrible person, please. Um, Genevni, right? Yes, this particular ship. 2 missiles, and it has the missile interception system. Remove the missile interception system. Remove that completely and have it go against the battleships. But only in like very, very certain circumstances, okay? Like maybe. Maybe like I even then I know it's a bit of a stretch, but this doesn't deserve to be going up against the current missile ships. Because it only has 2 missiles. And those can easily be flared, those can easily be interrupted, they can be jammed. It's awful. It's terrible. And they have a 20-second reload. How am I supposed to enjoy that? Yes, someone asked about the Lun. This thing still is a problem for naval as well. My bank account's becoming shivering. We can't revote. Thank you for letting me know. Content creator program is so very simply you go to the Gaijin website to apply. You have to meet a certain amount of views per month. You have to meet a certain amount of streams per month. No, views and subs. You have to have a certain amount of views and subs to start. Then, once you have that, you can submit an application. If you get accepted, which is going to take a while, probably. Striker, I can tell you how to get that in a moment, but let me just explain this real quick. Once you submit those, you can get accepted. It's going to take a period of time. You do have to meet like certain requirements, like you have to put out a certain number of videos for a month, and those have to get a certain number of views. Once you do accepted, you will be able to get monthly GE, monthly Platinum Wolves. I think they're monthly. Monthly premium time, seasonal offer vehicles, and then some other vehicles per update / per month. Gamer says, I hereby submit my application to become your first moderator for streams. Believe it or not, you wouldn't actually be my first, because I do have someone else who isn't here at the moment, who is a moderator, who does moderate my streams sometimes. Just believe it or not, right? Yeah, stretching BR is questionable at best. Oh, look, there he is. There's my mod guy. He was lurking. So yeah, I do have one who watches the streams and makes sure nothing too crazy gets out of hand. So yeah, that's nice to know. That's nice. Yay. Okay. Since we've been streaming for 67 minutes, Striker. Whoa, what? Whoa. What? We can't miss that. How do I get the camera in clapperboard decal? Right. I should address that. So, how to get that? Which we can have a look at it because you guys are curious, I'm sure. We can slap it on this Acra. So it will be in the promo section. The clapperboard, which is pretty beautiful. I must admit, I do like this one quite a lot. Yeah, let's put it right about there. That's good. And then the vintage camera, which we can also put like right about here. Yeah, that's fun. So, how to get these? These you can only get through Gaijin affiliate links, okay? So, that means Kazuist, I don't have a brother. So, that means that you need to find certain creators that have affiliate links. I am not one of them. You have to click on their link to quote-unquote download the game. For people that I've worked with, because I do have some of those links saved, which if you guys need the links, you guys can DM me about it on Discord. If you do so in the next like 20 minutes, I'll be able to get to you by the end of tonight. But like I said, I do have stuff to do in the meantime, which we're going to end the stream soon so I can go and do those things. And then I will be going to sleep. But if you message me about it, you say, hey, I want the decal, I can send you the link to one of them. And after you click on the link or follow my very simple instructions, I can't put it on the stream, unfortunately, because I don't know how to set up text to be on the... Because this is being recorded for my phone, so I have to look at a separate screen to even look at chat. New Tiger decals on the ground operation pass for Leo is nice. Yes, it is. I wish I could have it, but I don't have quite enough platinum wolves for that. So yeah, so you can ask me about it. I'll send you guys the link to get it. Part of it is a certain amount of GE, part of it is certain amount of SL, I believe, as well as the decals themselves. When the stream ends, put it in the description. Sure. If you guys want to go ahead and do it right now, I know Found and Explained, his most recent video has a War Thunder mobile link in the description. If you use that link in the correct way, which would be copying it. If you're on iOS, what works best is copying it and then putting it in your Notes app, then opening it there. And then for Android or anything else, I think would be copying it and then pasting it in the Google search bar. Either way you do it, if it goes and opens up the game immediately after, you know it's done it correctly. And again, if that doesn't quite work, do let me know in my DMs and I'll get to you eventually, which again should be by tonight. But again, I'm planning on going to sleep soon, so we'll have to see. What do I play on? I play on a iPhone 13 Pro at the moment. Assuming things all go correctly, by summer I will hope to upgrade to a more modern phone. Gamer does not watch War Thunder mobile creators anymore. What have we done? What have we done to our own society? You know? Spawn, I think I explained it. If you want me to re-explain it, I can. I hope Gaijin adds a secret link to get Platinum Wolves so I can finally buy my beloved EMX30. Maybe. I don't see that as being likely, but I mean, anything's possible, really. Okay, we have been going for over an hour. It is past midnight, and I'm getting sleepy, and I still got work to do. So, sure, we'll have 5 minutes to wrap up. 5 minutes to wrap up. Let me know any other questions you guys have. I found a woman instead. Great job, Gamer. I'm happy for you. I hope you guys are doing well. IE Explain. The channel name is Found and Explained, I believe. He's a pretty good YouTuber. I've watched many of his videos. Let me just make sure I'm getting this right. Yes, Found and Explained. It should be about 850,000 subscribers. That would be the right one. More Snow Lady decals. No, we don't need more Snow Lady decals. Any other promos beside the 2 decals? Like I said, yes. If you open that link, you'll get some GE, not much. Don't expect a crazy amount. Some Silver Lions. It comes with an avatar. It actually comes with the avatar I'm using right now. And it comes from like 5 of the boosters as well, I think. And then of course the 2 decals. Striker, if you don't know what a woman is, I'm deeply sorry for you. You might want to open a biology textbook. How many GE? 300. Newest video, no? Yeah, it should be Found and Explained's newest video. Are there any other promos? As far as I know, not at the moment. You can go to look, but as far as I've seen, there's no one else that has other promos. Like, even across different creators, they all have the same link pretty much. So, yeah. I just want to say hi, welcome Panzo Kampfwagen 6 Tiger 2. It's good to see you. Play on iOS, that's cool, that's awesome. Any others? Like I said, L3, no. Spawn sounds good. Again, guys, if it doesn't quite work out, do reach out to me, and I will try to help you guys by tonight. Gamer, I already saw your message. I will try to get that to you. Maybe Blah Blue. Blah Blue does not have an affiliate link because he's already one of the CCs. So that won't work. Yeah. Everyone up in here has an iPhone 13. Yeah. 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 This has technically been productive. I think my teacher will appreciate this, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna hope so. We'll see. We'll see for sure. Can we stop with spawn camping? Are you asking me specifically, or? I'm planning to be, ideally, I want to be sleeping within the next, like, 30 minutes, but that alone might be a little bit of a stretch, because I have one difficult task and then one easy task, and then I can go to sleep. And between the time of those two, I do have to upload the F82E video. I desperately need and want the Acura as well as the AMX 50 and Warrior. Hey, I mean, those are good options. Your mod is your teacher. Nah, dude. Nah. That's not a thing, bro. He don't even teach. He don't even teach. The entire player base. I don't know. Yeah, Kazuist, I was drinking water because I'm a little dehydrated, man. So that's why I was drinking water. Striker, guys, when we get the ball rolling, when we start having more of these charity live streams, and we start getting a more substantial viewer amount, I will consider adding more people to our mod base. But if I do, it's going to be people I know from my Discord server first, which would probably include Gamer, and then Kazuist, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Yeah. Kazuist, yes, I'll be hydrated. Striker, I'm glad you've played since release. That is a good thing to do. Oh, and it's 12:10. It is time to close the stream. You are in college. I am not. In fact, I am not in college. That's why I have an assignment where I have to support the community. Because if I was in college, I'd already be in that community, I guess. Well, not the one we're doing. I'm not in the Wounded Warriors project. I'm not a veteran. You need social knowledge, though, not specifically. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gamer places dibs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No, Jordan, I'm not in college, but I have been accepted to a college. So I will be going to one, ideally, starting next fall. I have not completed all of the scholarship stuff, so that's not completely confirmed yet, but I'm pretty close, I think. So I'm hoping. I have pretty high hopes. Yeah, this is gonna be it. I want to thank you all very much for being here for the test stream, just to look at things. I think after this, I'm gonna have to private the stream because, you know, it's just for test. So yes, L3, it'll be a college in the States. It will be. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for showing up. No, Jordan, I'm not in college yet. Come back so we can play. I will be back. I will be back Friday, so we can all play together and hopefully raise money for charity. Good night, cookie dough. Spawn, what are you trying to get yourself into, boy? What was that all about? Hope Actor comes back as a Winter Platinum Marathon. That would be fun. Good night, Casius. Thank you, Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger 2. Thank you. I highly appreciate it, guys. Take care. Like I said, this stream is going to be privated after, so very secret test stream. I appreciate you guys showing up. Yes, Gamer. I should probably mention this as well. The idea for the stream on Friday, our goal is going to be, well, I'm going to do multiple streams, okay? I'm going to do multiple streams, and the overall goal from those streams is going to be to raise $1,000 for the Wounded Warrior Foundation. So once we achieve that, we can go after other charities as well, but this alone, to get that, would be amazing. And of course, because we're going to be doing multiple streams, I'm hoping this is going to work out. We're going to have to see. Yep, good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you for joining. I'm going to turn off my headset so I won't be able to hear or see anything. Well, yes, St. Jude will be next once we get 1,000 for the Wounded Warriors Foundation. So, if you guys can, which I know we're few in number, but hopefully we can increase that. If you want to spread the word around that I will be doing a charity stream on Friday, do let other people know. That would be greatly helpful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this test stream that is super secret, just between us, and will be hidden once this stream completely ends very, very shortly. And yeah, God bless you all. Take care. Wear your seatbelt when you're going in vehicles, because I know some of you be doing that. Make sure to be hydrated. That's very important. And a lot of you need sleep, including me. So make sure to get the right amount of sleep. You guys need at least like 7 hours, okay? Don't mind the Acra farming in the background. We don't need to comment on that. Yep. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all very soon. Oh, and yes, the Casiest Striker, the people who are still here. And since Gamer's gone, I should mention this. The F82E video will be out very shortly after the stream ends. In fact, I could just release it right now, so you guys can go watch that. I think I'll do that, in fact. I will release that video right now, so you guys have something to do if you still want to look at stuff from my channel and you need something recent. L3, stop trying to be the last person here, man. It's not going to work out. Alright. Publish. It's out. Go watch it. Please. No, Gamer, you're not still here. No, you're not. Guys, go